Hey, everybody. I had to go to the YouTube side real quick to mute things, but I just wanted to do a quick live because I haven't done it in a while. I've got the time right now, and I feel pretty good, so I figured I'd do it. So, if anybody's around and wants to chit chat, hey Mary, how are you? Carol, Carol, today's a good day. Today's been a good day. Wednesday and pretty much Thursday, kind of. So Wednesday really sucked. Thursday it was good. Monday and Thursday coming up. We'll see. We're testing stuff like that. Mary Mary actually meant to text you. Same with you, Carol. I actually meant to text you to say I was going live. It's just last minute because I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling good, and I'm awake, and I have the time. The last, well, the last whatever. It's been kind of difficult. So I'll. Did I drop the link? Yeah, I dropped the link already. So no, not COVID, Mary. I wish it was. That would be very simple. COVID would COVID would be probably be the best thing to happen to me. They don't know what's going on. My first physical and blood panels and stuff. They don't know I'm going through more stuff this coming week, and I'm thinking the best of things. So we'll see what happens. But unfortunately, I have not been uh, physically that well in the last 3 weeks, at least. Probably a month. I'll be honest. Probably a month. Yeah. Hey Jane, how are you? Anyone that wants to come on can come on. I mean, this is just a last minute thing. I've got the time. I'm feeling good. I'm awake. I'm not in pain. Um, I know I have a little problem with my voice, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has to do with what's going on with me. But probably does, but I don't know. I'm not tired. I've had plenty of sleep and like stuff like that. But oy. But no, Mary, COVID did not get me. COVID did not get me. So took a couple tests. Took a couple tests. So it's not COVID. It's something internally, something with the organs. But whatever, we'll see. We'll see. Hey Karen S, how are you? Thank you for joining. Like I said, anyone wants to come on, just hit the link. I'll drop it on the on the YouTube side, and anyone wants to come on, can come on. Oh, yeah. Now, Jane, I did not take a nap today. I don't feel under the weather. I actually feel pretty good, which is awesome. Which is awesome. Jordan out of Spring, Mary. No, I did not. Jordan out of Spring. So that's 3D. I assume you mean. No, I have not. The pugs are. Curtis, the pugs are out cold behind me right now on the futon, so they're fine. Mrs. Smith went to New Jersey for the weekend for a wedding, and I am pug sitting. Yeah. So it is what it is. Carol, she's actually for for everything she's been through in the last, actually the calendar year, she's doing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. So, but yeah, she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot in the last calendar year, and now it's it's my turn in the barrel, I guess. I don't know, but I assume my stuff's not going to be anywhere near as bad as hers was. Mary Kay, Sergeant Greg Jordan, 10-7 for the remainder. Not on the job. I have a feeling I know what that means, but I don't also, so I'm not going to assume. The pugs are drunk. No, the pugs don't drink. They're just morons. The pugs, Karen, are just dumb. So when I had 4 pugs originally, I called them the dumbs. That was 4. Now there's 2. So do the math. They're half dumbs. They're they're half dumbs. I had 4 originally. Now there's 2 different ones. They're just dumbs. Oh my God. Truck. Bear is number 1 only to Wonder Woman. So there's that. Bear is number 1 to Mrs. Smith, and that's it. That is it. No, they're awesome. The pugs are awesome, Karen, but they're not real what's the right way to put this? They're dumb. That's why I call them the dumbs. Always have. All pugs, they're dumbs because they're not real smart. Edwin Jimenez, greetings, fine sir. Thank you for joining. I am sorry, Mr. Jimenez. This is probably early for you, but it's late for me. It is 11:48 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the States, but I'm awake and I feel good. I'm not in pain, so here I am. And it's been a while since I did a live, so I'm just doing this spur of the moment. Spur of the moment. I have to acknowledge. Greetings, fine sir. Because that's what I do. Oh, Troc, do I have to officially acknowledge? All right. I didn't do it for everybody. This is... I didn't do it for everybody. I apologize. Mr. Jimenez, I will drop the link. Troc, Karen, of course, Carol, Mary, if any of you care to join. I apologize. Excuse me. It's been a little bit rough lately, but yeah, I will drop. As Christopher Walken says, I'll drop the link so you can take it, Don. So I did that. Let me go back to the StreamYard part. Hey, Live Laugh, how are you? It's life's kind of rough, you know. You never know what's coming around the corner. But yeah. So I Hey Truck, you coming on? Or Carol? Karen? Anybody? Because it would help. I would actually, if somebody else comes on, it would actually help my my voice kind of thing. Mary, anybody? Like I said, this is just I'll live, laugh. I know that face. All right. I know that face. But it just hit me. Sorry, answering my phone. Yeah, I know. I know that face, live, laugh. I just I just caught on to it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just caught on to it. Yeah, Karen S. I don't like life's surprises at times. I don't like life surprises any times. Ladies and gentlemen, Rudy has joined us, and I am like, this is phenomenal. It is 10:50 p.m. where Rudy lives. Rudy Ioretta with autism. Thank you for joining us, because that's pretty cool. If you're the real Rudy, if not, fuck you. No offense, but yeah. Mr. Edwin, I will say, Edwin, grab the link if you want. The other night, when I was in chat on your stream, I have never heard you laugh so well, so jovial. It was actually like an honest laugh, and I know you were doing it at my expense, which is fine, but that was just awesome. That was just awesome. that was that was awesome. I have never heard Mr. Edwin Jimenez laugh so heartedly before. That was great. Little Truck is beating me with a wooden spoon. She won't go to sleep. Well, Truck, Wonder Woman's in New Jersey right now at this minute. So if she doesn't calm down, she's a lot closer to take care of it. So tell Little Truck to be careful. Tell Little Truck to be careful. Wonder Woman come right down the street to take care of her. Yeah, Karen. Well, Karen S. I don't know if it's a real Rudy, but it's Rudy Ioretta with autism. So I've never seen that label, but it's Rudy Ioretta with autism giving the time. So that's fine. Edwin, which impression, Mr. Jimenez? Which impression? You talking about Walken? Christopher, Christopher, I love Christopher Walken. So, all right, let's go and see. 10 watching now. Oh, I started streaming 13 minutes ago, but yeah, I didn't actually, probably 10 minutes, because it took me a while to get set up. So started streaming 13 minutes ago, but actually only streaming live 10 minutes ago. That's fine. Karen, you can't see him. Yeah, he's in there. Bella. 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 That's horrible. It's hard for me to say right now, but I'm doing it. I did it anyway, so deal with it. She's going to karate now. I'm screwed. You're sending, all right, Truck, you're sending your daughter to karate. She beats you with random household items, and you're going to send her to karate lessons? Okay. Okay. Carol, are you still here? Did you read the Jane Perry greetings? Uh, uh, your thing, Carol, can you please come up here so we can fix Troc? Troc needs to be fixed. Your daughter beats you with random household items, Troc, and you're going to send her to karate classes. Oogie. That's none of my business, really, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Troc, you mean Carta? So be a white belt quickly. I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Absolutely no doubt whatsoever. So if everybody hasn't figured it out, I'm going through some unexpected medical stuff. Not a big deal. Don't worry about it. Not making a big issue of it. They're still trying to figure it out. Also, I'm trying to lay low off of some of the high-profile channels that I've been involved with over the last couple of years because, number one, as Troc knows, I'll say it's none of my business, but number two, I just don't I'm not interested in all the negativity and drama. So, and it's not, hey, Aegon Targaryen. If nobody can say his name right, don't even try. Aegon Targaryen. But I'm not going to get involved in any type of negativity. And yes, I will go, even though different people and channels are having issues. If I'm not having an issue with a certain person on a channel, I'm not going to abandon that person and I'm not going to attack that person. So, I'll say it up front. I support Angel Gotti. I'll go on her channel. I support MRE. I support him. I support anyone that doesn't, they have their differences, but they're not out there randomly attacking people. So and they're not, it is what it is. So I'm not going to be negative against anybody. I'll go on there. Well, when I try to, sometimes it's tough. Some nights it's tough, but hey, they're their own people. They're their own channels, and that's fine. All of you and I can do what we want. So, and Carol, correct me if I'm wrong, but we can go and we can have our own opinions and our own, whatever. But I'm not going to crucify anybody. I'm going to go where I feel like going because, America. So I support, excuse me, I support whoever I support. Chris Troc, you took little Troc to the Greek feast earlier. Good food, but I couldn't eat a lot. I'm on a diet. Okay. Troc, you've been on a diet for almost 2 years. And you have not been abiding by it. Little Troc will testify to that because you've stolen her candy. Wonder Woman will testify that because you stole her candy. So, yeah, yeah, it is what it is. Aegon, man. Oh, you got the Ovid. Damn. Yeah, that stuff is, from what I hear, is not good. Thankfully, I do not have that. Unfortunately, I don't know what I have or what's going on. So, no idea yet. I got more more blood panels on Monday, and another physical on Thursday. So they don't they don't they don't know. They don't know. Truck is on a seafood diet. All you can eat. that's 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 if he likes seafood that much, that would be accurate. Yes. Yes. Truck, you lost 17 pounds? Man. Edwin, I have to ask you. I don't know if that means you're going, Mr. Smith. See you soon. God bless Mrs. Smith, Mother Smith. She's in New Jersey right now for the weekend for a wedding. If that means you're leaving now, thank you for coming on. So I appreciate that. I had something to ask you and I forgot. I'll remember. I will remember. And I will ask you as soon as I remember. The next time I'm on your live, you're on mine. Truck, you walk 4 miles 4 days a week and try to cut out sugar and carbs. That's good. That's good. That's good. There you go. I hope you feel better soon. Don't worry about me. I just trudge along. I'm fine. I'll be. Ugh. The only thing I will say this: the only thing I got officially diagnosed with, and this was totally. It wasn't surprising to me, but this was outside the realm of why I went for treatment or diagnosis. High blood pressure. So, between 30 years of law enforcement and concurrent 15 years of fire rescue EMS, yeah, it happened. And I knew that. That wasn't a surprise. But everything else, symptoms and things like that, are totally unrelated. But yeah, totally unrelated. They're still trying to figure it out. So I got more stuff to do. Not a big deal. I'm not making a big thing of it, but it's causing me to have weird sleep habits and pains and good days and bad days and things like that. So we'll see what happens. I'm not too concerned about it. Either way, I'm still breathing right now. So it is what it is. Oh, that's right, Aegon. Yeah, the VA. Yeah, you got the VA going on for you. So. Oh, and by the way, per my doc, well, per my doc, but also my body, my beer intake has been cut in half over the last three weeks, which is surprising. Tonight, I can't believe I'm up this late and awake, but I am having a beer or two, so you're gonna have to deal with that. because I'm down. Like I literally cut the beer intake 50% because my body just isn't working well lately. Yes, live, laugh. Yes, the pugs are asleep behind me on the futon. I am pug sitting the entire weekend because Mrs. Smith is in New Jersey at a wedding. Truck. All I need is a Ferrari and Windex. It will cure all ailments. The Ferrari might, but I tried to drink Windex once. It didn't work so well. And that was a joke. That was a joke. Adult Pedialyte actually is supposed to be kind of good. Supposed to be good. Maureen, greetings. Thank you for joining. For those that are joining that I haven't mentioned on the YouTube side, it's because I have the StreamYard and the YouTube, but it's just so difficult to go back and forth sometimes. So I will acknowledge you verbally now, but not so much in type. Jane Perry, number one, the only thing I drink is Coors Light. And I've cut it back 50% in the last 3 weeks, at least 50%. But that's mostly because of whatever's going on with me and my doc telling me to do it. So, Charles Sullivan, greetings. Thank you for joining us. I'm getting text messages. Oh, this is so outstanding. It is. Oh my God. How do I do this? How do I do this? What? What did I do? I did something wrong. Hold on. I would really appreciate it if somebody would Jesus would come on here. It would help me out because my voice isn't that great these days. Hey, don't do that, Biggs. Thank you for thank you for coming on here and saying hi. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. Can someone tell me if the link to the well, you know what? I'll just do it again. Doesn't really matter. So there's the link to the live. I'll go back to the StreamYard side because I have to pay attention to the StreamYard side mostly if anyone wants to join or if something goes on. That's otherwise, excuse me. Otherwise, I have to do some. Oh, I have to do it. You know what? I'm a dummy. Hold on. I'm a dummy. I have to do something. I apologize to everybody. I have to do something real quick. I'm a dummy. I just did something. Like I was trying to figure out something in the background. I just figured it because I was doing it wrong and I knew better, but I figured it out. It's fine. I apologize. I I should just stick to the YouTube side because it's more on time. It's more on time. Mob Rat Hunter, greetings. How are you doing? Thank you for joining. I should just stick to the standard YouTube side because it's easier. Because it's quicker. It's like the actual comments are frankly live, but on the StreamYard side they're delayed. No. Hello. Oh, what? Trock, you just left. I just added Trock and he left. Trock, come back to the StreamYard side and I'll switch back and I'll bring you on. Come back on. Minnie the Moocha. How are you, Minnie? Thank you for joining. So we got 14 people. I'm sorry. I apologize, everybody, for my dry cough. That's a lot of that has to do with the meds I'm on right now. I was warned that in advance. I apologize for that. I know it's kind of annoying. It's annoying for me, believe me. I'm sure it's annoying for you too. All right, let me go back to the YouTube side real quick because I have a question. What are you trying to talk about with Miss Carol? Because Carol is an outstanding person and not somebody that you would want to mess with. So I'm not sure what you're doing, but just be careful with her. She will wrangle you in. Hey, sorry, Trock. I just was reading the YouTube side. Someone's
Here's my avatar.
Someone's saying someone's challenging Carol. So it seems. And okay, I have a question. Says Carol is awesome. Yes, she is. She's a stand-up person and she's open, honest, and kind. So be nice. Be nice. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Debbie. What's going on? What up, Goober? Anyone doesn't know, Deborah Liebert and I are lifelong friends. We grew up together. And
that's cool.
Yeah, she's a great person. I actually was chatting with her by text today, but Debbie Liebert and I grew up together between Delaware and
Yeah, I'm supposed to do like a live. I was talking about doing a live with one of my real best friends. He's got a garage, and we're just gonna do like a live. We're gonna go over. We're working on this '68 Camaro, and we're gonna put a 454 in it. And he wants to do like a bunch of videos on the cars and stuff. We were talking about doing a remember Up in Smoke with Cheech and Chong? Remember the Impala?
Your kind of movie. Yeah, I know about it.
Remember the Impala from it with like the chain steering wheel and the fur dash? We want to do a replica of that. We're talking about doing.
Well, there's nothing wrong. Todd Father, the man. How are you, sir?
Todd Father. Welcome.
Yeah, I remember. I remember that. But I also don't smoke weed like you do, so there's that.
Too bad.
I'm gonna choke myself. Yeah, sorry.
It's good for you.
Hey Todd, I actually have one on my desk I haven't opened yet. Because I promised my doc I'm cutting back 50%, which I have been.
Yeah. Honestly. Oh gosh. That's the one thing I disagreed with. I didn't like that. That was I mean, come on, 2 beers. Come on.
It affects my blood pressure. It affects my kidneys. It affects my liver.
I had some Greek beer tonight. It was good.
All right. Well, a Lebanese terrorist drinking Greek beer. That's awesome.
Well, I'm also Greek,
not
just Lebanese.
Well,
Italian.
Let's be honest.
I'm Italian, Sicilian, Lebanese, and Greek.
You dipped your RPG in it. You just said just the tip, and just like
and a little ouzo, yeah.
I'm sorry, that was horrible.
Opa!
I'm sorry. Opa! Yeah, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, you're right. No, I get it. Opa!
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, no, I get it.
We had a ball earlier. Cost me like a lot. It cost me a pretty penny, but she was hanging out with her cousins and my mom and stuff. We had a ball.
Oh, my mom and Wonder Woman are a Armenian wedding right now in Jersey.
I thought you were going to that. You weren't going to that?
I'm babysitting. Well, you know what I'm doing.
You could have had Billy Kid watch them.
No, she's got her own. She's busy. She's got her own life. What are you talking about, Billy Kid watch? No. She has her own farm now. She ain't got time for that crap. She ain't got time for that.
Really? That's pretty cool. I wouldn't mind having a farm. I like to have my farm. Like Belushi.
Chickens and goats and dogs and cats and lizards and frickin' whatever. Thanks, Lemmy says fuck off. Y'all drink your drinks. I'll smoke a fat blunt for you. All right. Well,
hell yeah. That's right, Mr. Officer. Mr. Officer.
That's actually funny. You do what you got to do.
Yeah, man. Tastes better than Coors Light.
You do it. Hey, be easy with the Coors Light. You sound like my doctor.
Your doctor would probably forget it.
Yeah, good choice.
I've already lost this battle.
No, you haven't lost this battle. You've lost. Your daughter's just going to kill you. We all know that.
Yes, she is. Oh my god!
What happened? What did I hit? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to do something. Here we go.
Oh yeah, she's gonna.
Here's one. Here, Doc.
They gave her a black gi. Oh my god! Like she already looks like a little ninja. I'm screwed.
All right, I just opened one.
This is what I'm gonna get. It's like the payback for practicing kung fu on my little sister. After watching kung fu on Saturdays as a kid, This is the payback. My daughter's gonna kick my ass.
Your daughter can knock you out with a fake tennis racket. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Probably.
I've seen it on live. Actually, not just me. A lot of people have. So, yeah. What did she do? Oh, that was a fake sword, the fake katana, katana, the sword she knocked you out with.
She got two of those, and she's got two little size, and she's got a miniature Louisville Slugger, from the Paw Sox Stadium, the little bats.
Didn't she also lock you in the bathroom once, and you were like,
yes,
I remember that on live.
Yep.
Because
she also has a lifesaver. She has a lifesaver.
Yeah,
a lightsaber.
You had your phone, and I was talking to her, trying to let you out, and she was like, "No." And I heard you screaming in the background, like, "Open the door! Open the door!"
Yeah, she's smart. She'll put a chair up against the back of the handle. She's smart. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she barricaded it. That's right. She locked. Like
I had to push it enough where I could squeeze my arm in and move the chair. She was a hot shit. That was the time she stole the phone. She was telling you bad jokes or something.
That's right. She did steal the phone.
What a hot shit. She is funny.
Lemmy, you're funny. You chug that beer, poke holes into the can, turn into a bowl for smoking weed. Jesus.
I haven't done that in years. That's when you ain't got no papers or nothing. Yep. Improvise. Beer can.
Yeah, and it's cheap and easy. I used to pick those up all the time on the job. Like, people would have them all the time. Well, kids, teenagers and stuff. They'd have them all the time, and it'd be like, seriously, like, you can't just go to the gas station and buy one or whatever, because they'd sell them all over the place. You're like,
yeah, you got to be a certain age.
Yeah, but they were like, well, this is cheap. Well, these are underage kids. And they're like, well, this is cheaper. It's easier. And I'm like, well, that's actually smart thinking. All right, cool. I can dig it. So, Debbie Liebert, why don't you come on and say hi?
Hi.
Debbie's working her ass off this weekend. She can tell us in the chat, but she texted me earlier. She's basically babysitting like 50 dogs for the weekend.
Hey, I ran into what the hell was her name? The funny girl there. Ran into her. I'll tell you later.
I'll tell you later. 9 dogs.
I'll tell you later. I forgot. Yeah, the Greek feast was good. That was good. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the other one. Hopefully, we'll go to the Italian feast. They got rides and stuff. She'll like it.
I'm sorry. She's babysitting 9 dogs and 20 chickens this weekend.
Who? Damn it!
Yes, I am.
Damn it, Mandy.
Mobrat Hunter, yes, I am sick, but I don't know how or why yet. It's been going on for about a month.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no answer. So don't worry about it. I'll update everybody if it's something serious. If not, I don't know. We'll find out. Testing, and procedures.
1, 2.
Shit like that. Yeah, it is what it is. Whatever.
The blood vampires. Yeah.
My dad, before he passed away, used to tell me, "Getting old sucks. Getting old sucks." And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
Say that again.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry about it, Mobrat Hunter. I'm trying to figure it out myself. It's not a big deal. But when I know, I will let everybody know, because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on. But it's not. Wednesday was a horrible 2 weeks ago on Sunday. Well, no, 3 weeks ago on Sunday. 3 weeks ago on Sunday was 3 weeks ago tomorrow was horrible. Last Wednesday was a nightmare. Not this, like it was just. I don't even want to.
Oof. I don't. Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like lots of fun.
I don't know. I don't know. Live, laugh. Doc's trying to figure it out, and so am I. But no big deal. Everything will be great.
Yeah.
So Deb Lybert's got 9 dogs and 20 chickens for a week to take care of. I can tell you from having four pugs and 1 German Shepherd at the same time with 6 chickens to take care of. That was a pain in the ass. I can't imagine.
And 6 goats. 6 fainting goats.
No, I never had. No, I wish. No, I had a whole I had a whole paddock built for the goats and stuff. Never got them. Yeah, never got them.
That was funny when your friends came by with the goats.
Oh, in the little. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cuss on my own channel. But in the little SUV.
Yeah, what was it? It was like a little RAV4 or something. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
Or CRV, I forget. But but some of them were fainting.
Yes, there were a couple of them that were fainting goats in there. I can't remember their names, but yeah, the video and my friends told me, a couple of them were actual fainting goats. And like if you go to like just touch one, they'd start shivering or lock up, and you could tell. So you have to kind of back up. It's kind of clear in the video, but yeah, a couple of them were fainting goats. Jane Perry, is light beer just as bad as regular beer for you? I don't know. I only drink light beer. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I saw my cousin at the feast, so we had a couple Greek beers. I haven't seen him in a while. He's a good kid.
He's a good kid.
He's a good kid. The war messed him up a little, but he's all right.
The what messed him up?
The war.
Oh, the war. I thought you said the wall.
No, the wall. No.
Oh my goodness. So what else is going on up there in the Northeast?
It's been pretty hot. I've been going into Boston like an extra day now. It's crazy.
Boston.
Yeah.
You got to park your car in Harvard Yard still?
Sure. Harvard Yard, yeah. Park it over there.
My mom still does that stuff. Oh, God.
Yeah. I'm bringing lunch. I make a lunch and I bring it like a turkey sandwich and some peanut butter crackers.
Yeah, because you're in one of them gigantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stuck up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had all the VIPs.
Jeff Trockloman IV. Jeff Trockloman IV is here.
I can't see him.
Trockloman IV is here. Hey, Jeff Trockloman IV. How are you?
Jeff Trockloman IV. Oh, Jeffy. Yeah. The whole thing. So you're feeling better tonight, or
last night I was good. Tonight I'm better.
Yeah.
I'll be back getting everything getting overhauled on Monday.
If you get some wind get a little Windex. Just spray it on your arms.
Windex.
Just spray it on your arms, like you're cleaning your caddy. Spray some Windex. It's like an ailment. Yeah, my mother used to say that.
You sound like Chevy Chase. I forget what movie it is. He's like, yeah, just put some butter on it. Just put some butter on it. You'll be fine.
No, that was the sled. Holy shit! Yeah, they flew down the. That was a good one. Yeah, it was That was the Christmas one. The National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or whatever.
It might be.
That was good. With the Christmas lights. Remember all the Christmas lights? What a battle.
Yeah. I'm honestly still after. Hold on. I have to add Debbie. Hello.
Hello, Clarice.
How are you doing?
There was a squirrel in that Christmas tree.
That's
yes,
right.
There was. Yes, there was.
That was good.
Meet Mr. Trock, Debbie.
Nice to meet you, Debbie.
What up, Trout? What are you doing, man?
Just chilling out, hanging out with
Trock,
Mr. Smith
Trock,
with 556. I'm just chilling.
Trock, fair warning, don't fuck with her because she will fucking destroy you and fuck you up.
I don't mess with anyone. I'm just saying.
She'll turn you inside out like the Predator.
But that's not true. I've only done that to 7 individuals. That's all.
Have you ever seen that? That's not a pretty scene.
She'll fuck shit up. She'll fuck you up. Trust me.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Old school style, too. You never see the little redhead coming.
You know the dangerous part is she used to be blind. So that should say.
Yeah, it's a master of all disguises.
Hey, I used to have hair.
So did Love.
Hey, oh,
you should let it grow.
I still do.
You should let it.
Parts.
You should let it grow a little. Let's see how much is left.
Oh, Aegon wants to know, Trock, how far away is Boston from you?
Oh, it's horrible. It's a nightmare. You got to be almost 45 minutes, 50 minutes. Forget it.
That's nothing to DC traffic.
You ain't kidding. But he takes Debbie. He takes a train. He drives.
I take the train.
Takes a train.
Takes like an hour.
And then walks or rides a bicycle to work.
I walk like 5 blocks, 6 blocks. And then the elevator takes you to the office. Whatever.
Oh, and he also falls down the elevator from time to time. So there's that.
That was once because you were telling me the story about when you fell in the room there, and I
in
tripped.
In my shop, I actually injured myself pretty bad.
So God punished me for laughing at you. That
was in the spring, wasn't it?
It was just after our mothers fell and we laughed, and
Yes.
that we were getting punished for that. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
Our mothers fell, got hurt, and we made we were joking about it, and we got punished for it.
No, I agree.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
I'm kind of thinking like some of my problems actually relate to.
We also got grounded, if you remember.
Yeah. Todd Father's here. Hey, Todd.
Wow,
Hey,
a lot of feedback.
Really?
No,
Not anymore. That hurt my ears.
All right, is that better?
What are you working? You working tonight, or you hanging out at home, chilling? You relaxed?
I'm home.
Oh, good. Oh, look, he's got Cause Light.
It's a tall boy.
The mountains are blue.
Debbie meet Todd Father. Todd Father, Debbie, my lifelong
Oh,
friend.
good. I had a couple drinks tonight too. Good for you guys.
I DJ'd a wedding, a backyard wedding tonight, and
Is this the night you were doing the double?
yeah.
Oh my God, how did it go?
Well, I was at one wedding, and then my photo
You had
booth was at another wedding.
Right.
So it worked out well. Everything went well.
That's awesome.
Corona.
Corona.
So
Right. Salute.
Well,
Salute. Chindan. Salute.
we're all drinking a beer and Trock's lighting up a spliff. All right, well.
all right.
To each his own.
Mm,
Yeah,
This is
so I just got
cigarette.
home. I got home about 40 minutes ago. My wife and my daughter are watching a movie, so I came out in my breezeway here, and here I am.
hey Todd, how's your injury going? How's your thing going?
How you doing?
I need surgery on my right knee.
Oh no.
Yeah. I tore the meniscus. My doctor
My
said
knees
it's not the worst he's ever seen, but it should get repaired.
Oh shit.
Ay.
Well, you could still get on the forklift. You'll be all right.
I could.
You get
Well,
it.
yeah, I've been carrying speakers around all night long. I'm okay. It's just if I turn the
Put it
wrong
up.
way, I feel it.
Put it up in the air. Oh my god.
Truck,
My leg?
shut
You-
the fuck up. He's trying
Hey.
to fucking explain.
Hey, listen. You got one of them knee. Hey, can you wear one of those knee brace things? You know, the Capitone or whatever. I got one. It actually worked a little.
They hurt worse. Well,
Oh.
the regular sleeves like you put on, that's okay, but the actual braces that's got like the hole in the kneecap or whatever, they hurt worse.
Oh no,
So,
no. Yeah, no. This thing covers your whole knee. It's like elastic. It worked great.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, it's too far gone. It's
oh man, my knees
Troc.
were bothering me for months,
Truck,
and then I started walking, and I started losing weight, and they're starting to not bother me anymore. So I think it was the weight that was freaking killing my knees.
hey Truck, can you put that brace over your fucking head? If it's elastic, right? That would be great.
Okay, sorry.
I can't see the chat, so hello everybody. I can't. I don't even know if I
Everybody,
can do it
Todd
here.
Father's here, Debbie's here, Truck's here, and thank them all.
Everyone should take a drink. Everyone should have a sip.
A sip.
Yeah. Hold on. Where's?
Should we play the Roxanne song by Sting? And every time he says Roxanne, you drink.
If
Roxanne.
my voice mess up, I just try the first line. Rock. Yeah, I can't even do it.
You gotta put on the red.
Roxanne.
Yeah.
But I can't do it.
Yeah, just don't stretch, don't strain. It's okay.
Yeah.
You guys hear the crickets here?
Oh my
Yes,
God.
Not.
I hear
I
him.
can't hear them.
I hear him.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I think it's my. I gotta put my sound thing on. Hold on.
Your sound
Yeah.
thing.
You probably just can't
Well,
hear over your breathing, Trop.
Yeah, that's. But no, I could hear the damn crickets.
Remember, he's a computer tech, but he has to put his sound thing on. So
Oh, whatever.
sound thing.
Yeah, you being an IT guy is like me being like a mortician or something. It just don't go.
Hey, that's a good job, you know.
Right. If he was a mortician, he'd be burning live people by accident.
You know, I watched a video the other night. It was
Oh, you wanted them
pretty
laid out,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
I burned them instead. Sorry, here's your urn.
Sorry, it was a mistake, you know. But
My
take
bad.
this urn. Take the urn. I'm sorry. You know, have
Just
a good day.
I'm gonna put popcorn in my pocket.
I bought this little tripod thing at Best Buy. I was there yesterday. I haven't been in Best Buy in forever, and that's what I set up on my table here. It's actually kind of cool.
Well,
Got
good.
my phone set in it.
So
Yeah.
how are you how are you doing? Like, are you able to with everything going on with your injury? Are you
That's-
able to just?
Do you take a
manage?
leave?
I take like ibuprofen or a leave or something, but I just deal with it.
Okay.
I have to.
Right.
I don't have
I
a
know,
choice
but-
because I have contracts with my weddings and stuff till the end of October,
Yeah.
so I don't have a choice unless something real bad happens, like it totally gives out or something. But
Roger
I don't
that.
have a choice. I gotta even like cortisone shots don't even touch it, so just a
Roger
waiting
that.
game now.
All right. Well, I sincerely hope the surgery makes everything. When is like time frame? Did they give you?
Well, I could have it within 2 weeks if I wanted to, but again, I have to stall until my events are over with.
Got it.
So
It's got a lot of events.
um,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I'm booked pretty solid till the end of October. I have one in the first week of November, but I might have someone else do it.
Mr. Smith,
excuse me.
Mr. Uh, no, 556. You should. I mean, you're retired. Just go down there and help him a little. You know, he's out in Buffalo. Go over there, give him a hand, and then report to me at when you're done.
That would actually be go up there, and also I'm sick. Do my own medical stuff. So I would probably he and I would just both be up there like on walkers.
You can both go to the same visits. Yes, and then
Todd and I would both be on stage on walkers going like wacko, wacko, wacko. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Mr. Smith, we don't use record. Yeah, we don't use records anymore, Mr. Smith.
Oh.
I was Mr. Smith said I was like a half an hour away from him last month when I was on vacation.
Probably.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah.
you're close to the Appalachian Mountains.
We'll have to figure that out next year. I'm
Blue
going
Ridge
probably in
Appalachian.
August again next year.
Yep.
Oh, you can go shoot guns at the ranch and everything.
It's okay. I do that up here. So
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Debbie up here. She won't. She'd be like,
Yeah, she's smart.
well,
You keep putting the fucking nope ropes on your cam. I'm like, nope, no snake.
nope ropes or snakes.
He-
That's the nickname. But
Nope
she lives in Virginia, so
You should see the spiders.
oh,
okay.
The ones that are as big as your hand and all hairy and stuff.
Yeah, I'm all set. Yeah, he's got rattlesnakes that hang out at the foundation of the house at night. I am not. I mean, what am I going to do? I smoke cigarettes. I'm going to go outside with the rattlesnakes.
that's why you stay on the deck.
Give me a shovel.
A shovel.
No thanks.
Yeah, at least.
Shovel. Nah.
At least.
Rattlesnakes are fine. They don't bother you unless you step on them.
Okay.
Unless you step on them, they're not going to bother you.
Give me a shovel because I might stop. I can't see that good anymore. I might step on one.
So my wife actually met up with two of her girlfriends from high school. They haven't seen each other in a long time, and they watched the Lost Boys movie.
1988. Absolutely.
It's a classic.
Yeah, and my daughter was intrigued by it, so now my wife and daughter are in the house watching the Lost Boys. So I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna go out in the Florida room here and just kind of
Have a Coors Light.
So
Yep. Yeah.
I ordered a sub on the way home. I picked it up, so I got my late dinner.
You should watch the Goonies.
No,
Oh, the Goonies.
Nah, Lost Boys 10 times over Goonies.
yeah, I agree with that one. I don't know. I just wanted to sit out here and I don't know.
Yeah. Do
So,
hey.
It's fine. It's
I've been
normal.
around
You need,
noise all day.
sometimes you need to be out in the quiet and relax.
So
I
there
used
were
to do
so
that.
there were so many kids at this wedding that I DJ'd that I felt like I was DJing a school dance more than like an adult wedding.
Like a birthday party.
It was fun though. I mean, and it was for a friend of mine. You know what I mean? He's a good dude, and
Yeah.
I was happy to help him. So
That's good.
You know
Brings-
what could have
Does it bring back memories? Reminisce
for what?
of being in high school?
Yes and no. I mean, it was different. I mean, obviously,
Well, it's different.
These kids now, with music that they like, is nowhere near what we used to listen to.
Today it's not music. Today it's synthesized crap.
Right.
They don't even sing anymore.
You know what could have been worse, Todd, is that you could have been DJing in Chris's place while his daughter held him hostage. She's hitting him in the face and in the other places with her sword, her plastic sword, and then locking him in the bathroom.
Yeah.
you're
and she
just,
would
like,
tell
sitting there-
Todd. She
you're
would
just
tell
sitting there
Todd to
going,
play. Yeah, she would
like,
tell
right?
Todd to play. What does the fox say? Yeah, and I gotta listen to that freaking
And then
for
Mr.
like
Smith would be
30 minutes.
beatboxing.
Yeah. He's the beatboxer over there.
You could, Todd, you could have made a fortune. Like, if you videoed that, if that actually happened, you could have made a fortune, like going viral with a video like that, with Trock being beaten up by his daughter. He's like,
I'll just
and she's
tell her,
just,
tell her to record it. That's all. I think she might have let the bird out, not Trock. She might have let the bird free. she might open the window and toss the bird out. Who knows? If
No,
she's that
no,
evil,
no.
you never know.
Well, you never know. But I mean, I was cleaning the cage, and the freaking bird flew right by my arm, and then took a left and right into the next room out the window. My ex-wife, she lost half the screens to the windows or something. I don't know. She
That's all
gave
her fault then.
people up windows upstairs. I don't know what the hell happened, but
My
yeah,
I
the
used
bird
to have
got away.
parakeets, and they would go up on the curtain rods. You know, they would chill up on the curtain.
These birds would never leave the cage. I never seen them out. I mean, she might have when I was at work. Who the hell knows? But yeah, they were always in the
That bird was
cage.
probably
the
some
other-
cat dinner. So,
I don't know, probably. And the other one's still going. Cheech is still hanging out at my
You still got
ex-wife's
one?
house.
you
Yeah,
suck.
he's at my ex-wife's house. Yeah, with the two chihuahuas. I got the cat, Valentino.
Your
Nice.
cat's named Valentino?
Yeah, he's a black cat. We got him on Valentine's Day. That's what they wanted to call him, Valentino. Funny guy. Yeah. All he does is eat. Eat. That's all he does. Oh
Oh,
my
thanks,
God.
Hey, Maureen, how are you?
he
Sorry,
thinks
Maureen, I didn't see you.
Yeah, we got everybody's in the chat. I can't see the chat.
Egon.
Aegon's there. I saw it earlier. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Geez, I should have shut my camera off.
Minnie the Moocha. Oh,
I
Edwin
did
was
work
there.
tonight. I worked for my business tonight, Maureen. I
You worked-
didn't work at my normal job. So, but I'll be up till 4 or 5 in the morning anyway, because I won't be able to sleep till then.
Wow. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
YouTube does that.
Oh, that was, yeah, I spelled it right. All right, sorry.
Hey, we lost Debbie, is it?
Yep.
We lost her.
She's working. She's working 24/7, 365.
Oh
But,
boy.
She'll be back. Well, if she can.
Is whatever
Mhm.
going on with you, is that affecting your voice or?
Yeah.
Yeah? They
I
got no clue, huh?
I went through blood panels. I went through a physical.
Yeah.
I've got more blood panels, more physicals coming up starting Monday.
So crazy.
The voice is mainly from the only thing I got diagnosed with is so far is high blood pressure, which is irrelevant to the symptoms I was showing. So the meds cause a dry cough for the high blood pressure, but that's irrelevant to the major things that are going on. And they're still doing more testing and physical evals.
Would they put you on for blood pressure, like lisinopril or something like that, or?
Hold on 1 second. I'll tell you.
To say, 'cause I've been on blood pressure since I was 19 years old. It's like hereditary. It's in the best shape ever.
Yeah.
Ate
They
good
tried
and
to
everything.
give
I
it-
still have high blood pressure. I've
They
been on
tried to give
forever.
it. They tried to give me blood pressure pills and fish oil and some vitamin, where you don't get enough sun. What is that? D or
Vitamin
C?
D.
I
I had
Yeah,
my
right.
vitamin D was at a 7.
So
my
it's
last blood panel.
It's daily 20 milligrams of lisinopril.
Yeah. They probably have lisinopril and something else mixed in with it. Probably it's a water pill /
you gotta get up
Oh.
and piss all night.
nah.
Yeah,
No.
no, I actually, that's actually true.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mine doesn't
they-
do that to me, but
They gave my father that
I'm on the
shit.
same stuff.
That's what he used
I'm on
to.
the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, lisinopril, 20 milligrams, 1 tablet a day. I take it in the morning, and they said it would cause a dry cough, but the problem is it's caused me to have like my throat is like I have to like it's doing it right now. I have to
The dry throat.
Yeah.
You
Just
got
chilling.
cotton mouth. You gotta drink something. Have some Coors Light. Drink it.
Just chilling. Thank you. Thank you for joining. It's good to see you. Yeah, no, it causes but this is
Salud.
just the first but Todd Father, this was just the first test, so they could change the prescription or the dosage. This is the first trial.
We don't even know. We don't know what's going on.
20. I think. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think mine's 20 milligrams. Just chilling. I gotta go get a paper bag. Hang on.
Yeah. Go get the people. Yeah. Get the people.
Hang on. I'll be back.
Oh, that'll be funny as hell. Just chilling style. Get the paper bag. Put some socks on them. Put them all the way over your knees.
Put them all over your knee, all over your knees.
You mean like you
Yeah,
guys?
they pull them all the way up. Yeah,
Oh,
we're short. Yeah.
Live Laugh. Yeah, so far it actually has lowered my blood pressure a little bit. However, I have my next physical next week. I have a whole chart I'm supposed to keep of my BP every other day. Plus, I added pulse ox. But so far, I have a feeling I'm going to be put on a higher strength BP med based upon my every other day blood pressure readings and pulse ox and things. We'll see. So like today was 179 over 99. That's not good.
No, that's what's that feedback?
I think it's the Todd Father's crickets again.
No, I'm muted. Or was muted.
Nope, it's gone. Oh, there it is.
Cricket.
Hold on. So if you're on the StreamYard side, you have to mute the YouTube side. That eliminates the feedback. There we go. It's going. Live Happy. How are you?
Hey, so you have to be careful with the blood pressure, man, because I'm on 2 different kinds of blood pressure medicine, and everybody says, it's well, it comes, salt, of course, and sodium and all this, but you have to really be careful because so much of that is within beer.
Yeah, Doc told me that, but I'm down to 50% of my previous consumption in the past 3 weeks. I've limited that to about 50% because of that, just what you said. And you're right. But they're also experimenting with the dosage of the BP meds because this is the first trial run. So it could change.
Well, of course, but be careful with coming from a family, that we all have high blood pressure on my dad's side.
Right.
Be careful because red meats, steaks, hamburger, any of that is not good. I mean, in moderation is fine.
Right.
Once you have it under control. But just be careful because it's something that I worry about with my family members. So just be careful.
No, I agree. My problem is being adopted. I don't have any family medical history, so I have to go by what's going on. Oh, Debbie Meat, Live Happy. Live Happy. That's Debbie.
Hi. That's Hank. Hank the Tank.
Hi, Debbie.
Hi.
Yeah, so I don't have any history to go by. I have to just go with what I'm being currently progressively currently diagnosed with, meaning going back from my childhood till now. So I don't know. I know why I have high blood pressure. 30 years as a cop plus concurrently 15 years fire rescue EMS. That kind of sucked. a little bit stressful and wear and tear, but I get that part. But they're trying to figure out how to deal with it. So my first thing is, like I was telling Todd, Father, lisinopril, 20 milligrams tablet per day. It'll change. I guarantee it'll change. It'll probably be a little bit higher, I'm sure. But
Is this something that came on like all of a sudden, like hit you like wham, or like, or did you feel something like coming on? You know what I mean? It feels like
the
it
high
just came
blood
suddenly.
the high blood pressure is not new. It's the other symptoms that are recent time. I'm obviously not going to go into them on detail on here, but the high blood pressure is no surprise to me. It's the other thing, the other couple things that are very in recent time and unexpected. I will say this: if you ever piss blood, that's not a good sign.
Oh
Oh.
God, jeez.
So that's a key indicator that something's going on. But as far as my voice, like you brought up, that's mostly because of the BP meds. I have a dry cough, and it's weird. And they told me that would happen, which is fine.
Yeah, just one of the side effects.
Yes. But yeah,
Well, if you have to take
pissing blood
anything
is not
serious, take your blood pressure really serious. Really serious.
I do. But the other that was just a side diagnosis. I don't have high blood pressure was a side diagnosis, but that was I knew that was a fact. But that's irrelevant to whatever's. So there's several different things that could be going on. Roughly 5, 3 of which are like and 2 are pretty horrible with the C word. But we'll find out. I don't know. They don't know. I'm going through even more blood panels Monday, more physical testing. I think Thursday. I'm going through like round 3, 4, 5, 6 in the next, week or two. So whatever. It is what it is. I'm fine.
I'm just throwing this out there, but it couldn't have had anything to do with when you bumped your head. Yes? No?
I don't know.
Could that have caused, like, triggered something else? You know what I mean? Like,
I
you
don't
said
know.
you were knocked out cold. I mean,
That was
you never know.
That was a tough hit.
I don't
556.
know.
That was a
But
tough.
that could have ignited something, or you just never know. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Do they know that happened? Your doctors?
To be honest, no.
Well, you might want to mention that. You just never know. It could take you down a whole other pathway to try something else. You know what I mean? You just never know. That's all I'm saying.
That's true, but
Because that wasn't that long ago, Mr. Smith.
Yeah.
that happened back in like May or June, if I'm correct.
Yeah, but it did. But
Yeah, but that
wasn't
could have
that
caused
long
the
ago.
onset of some other things because, like, you just never know. All I'm saying is it's just variables, just stuff that you rule out.
It could
You know what I mean?
be. I
And
mean,
forget the fact that we're all getting older, not younger. So we got to really be careful.
no, I agree.
Yep.
They don't know. I don't know.
Did Todd Father really put his beer in a bag?
Yeah,
I made a
do it.
makeshift. I
Yeah,
made a makeshift bag.
yeah. Good job.
just
Yeah.
It's an inside joke between me and Just Chillin'. Sorry.
No, it's funny because that's a California thing. It's like you have your 40 in a bag and you're hiding it from
That's
the
why you
cops.
did it. Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's like I said, it's an inside thing with me and Just Chillin'.
Pour some out for our homies. Pour a little out
I'm
for
not
our
pouring it on my
homies.
floor, dude.
He's like, I'm not wasting nothing. Do you know how much I paid
Yeah,
for this?
man. I earned this. I earned this beverage tonight. So
that
Just
was
pour
like
a little out.
truck. That was
okay.
like
I'll pour some out.
truck.
Okay. There you go. That's good enough.
Truck.
Yes, that was for my homies.
Truck.
Good.
That was like the whitest gangster thing I've ever heard. Just Jones, like, oh my god, I gotta go. If you please
I
pour
don't
some
see the
out for
chat,
my
so.
homies, that would be outstanding. Thank you very much.
I grew up in a different era.
I have to change the penny in my penny loafers.
Yeah, I'm in suburbia Buffalo here. I
Oh
don't.
yeah, I
I'm
remember
not. I'm
those.
not. I'm not pouring anything out right now. So where's just chilling? Is he still around?
He said he's going to go, but to stay on. He said he might come back later, but to stay on or stay up.
Tell him to come on up.
Live happy. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know what
But
happened, but you all know how my internet is.
You usually
But there's
blame
somebody.
me.
Yeah, of course I do, but I can't. I can't bother you right now and pick on you because you're not well.
Oh, well, I appreciate
For
that.
the first time in your life, you're welcome, my friend. Hey, but there's somebody named Kay in the back that said
I I
waiting.
add I added that person and it just disappeared.
Oh, I didn't know if it was Kieran.
I don't know.
so
I added that person. As soon as I added that person, it disappeared.
Gotcha.
Well,
Oh, she said it's Karen S.
I added that person, and then as soon as I added it, came up and then left, disappeared. Hold on, I'll try again. I see it right now again.
I'm not even worried about the whole
There we go.
recovery thing with surgery. It's that I get cabin fever very easily because I'm just always on the go so long or so much, and if I gotta sit in the house for like 4 to 6 weeks, it's gonna be bad.
Todd, Father, if you don't mind me asking, what are you having surgery for? Because I was popping in and out because I was so busy.
I have a torn meniscus. It's like my doctor said, it's not the worst knee he's ever seen, but there is some bone on bone and cartilage damage, and it should get repaired. So
What is it in your knee?
yeah, my right knee.
Oh, forget it. Oh, gotcha.
So,
Hi,
but they said they're
everyone.
gonna.
Hi,
Hello.
Karen. How are you?
Hi,
Good.
Karen.
So I was in the backstage, and then I got disconnected. Then I hopped on again. I realized that it only said K, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're not going to know who I am. They're going to think I'm like fooling around or something. But
No, it was because 556, was doing too much and he shouldn't have, and he was messing around. I'm like, I think it's Karen. I love your voice.
oh, thank you.
How
Well,
you
I'm
doing?
sorry to hear that everyone is ailing. I mean, I've had like a migraine for 2 days. I don't know what it is. Like every one of us has something
We're
going
all
on.
disasters. Oh my god.
I know we should just go around in an ambulance everywhere. I don't know what it is, but I said in the chat to Mr. Smith that sometimes if you have high blood pressure and you're getting foods that say like low fat, that you have to be careful because they tend to be high in sodium.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're high in sodium, it's usually to enhance the taste.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to sometimes watch that. But I think he's got it. I don't think he needs to know from me.
And I think that's why it's so good for me. And, with what I go through with high blood pressure and everything else, I tend to make my own foods. I tend to grow my own food.
That's good.
And it's important to me. And, I'm praying I can get off. I'm on 2 high blood pressure meds. So I'm praying to get off of
Oh,
one. And I think I will. But it's just all what you put in your body.
yeah. Well, some
So,
people just are genetically predisposed to it. And
indeed.
I mean, there are people that I know that, work out and they're as thin as a rail. And I had a friend who not his blood pressure, but his cholesterol was sky high. And it was because his mother's was. And he just inherited that from her. And he said, I'm going to have to go on some like, I think it was something to reduce the high cholesterol. But this guy used to run all
Mm-hmm.
the time. And I mean, when I lived in New York, he used to run from Manhattan all the way into Brooklyn and back. I mean, but sometimes you just have certain things in your background and there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, my mom is, and I would say an LP. She's a little person. And she runs, she exercises, she does her thing. And my mom has high cholesterol.
Yeah.
Why? She's doing everything, growing everything of her. It's just kind of one of those things like you can't control the genetics.
No, you can't. And sometimes they say it's what you have eaten as a child and what you grew up with. Like sometimes if you know you had let's say foods that were, I don't know, constantly fried or whatever it was, and you've had that for a period of years, that can show up. You never really know. And then there are people that can eat whatever they want, and then you read stories and they're like 114.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask them, they're like, well, what's your secret? They're like, I don't have one. I smoke, I do this, I do that. I'm like, you just never know.
Yeah, I know with my kids, well, with my daughter, with my grandkids, it's all about everything she makes.
Yeah.
It's and I love that, but I'm like, give them this or that, and she's like, Mom, no, they don't need that. This is what's best for them, and she's right. But I'm always trying to treat them to something else.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Of
but
course.
but it's true. We want to keep our health right, and I'm a firm believer of that. Even though Grammy always tries to, do the most with my
I know.
grandkids.
Well, that's, when you're a grandparent, you want to kind of give them like treats because, you always want to be the favorite. They can toe the line when they go back to the parents' house.
It was funny. My daughter was here, and I was on vacation from my business for 2 weeks. Well, week and a half, almost 2 weeks. And I had gotten these Otter Pops that I had had as a child, and my granddaughter had said, Gam, can I
Oh,
have
that's so
Pop Pop?
cute.
And I said, you want a Pop Pop? I
That was
said, this is
crazy.
I said, this is what Gam had when she was little. And my daughter says, Mommy, she cannot have anything that has coloring. I'm like, what do you mean coloring? What do you mean? We're not coloring on these popsicles.
Right. Any
So,
artificial, she's worried about.
exactly. And she
Did
goes,
they
Mom,
break out in like a rash or something?
no, my daughter doesn't like anything. Well, actually, my granddaughter is she's very sensitive with different foods, with different actually seasonings, food colorings, additives. She doesn't do very well. So my daughter's very serious about that. And I thought a little, you know, what do you call the Otter Pops wasn't a big deal, but it was.
I had an issue when I was a kid with food coloring, like a Slurpee, like from 7-Eleven. Like I would break out, like I'd have
Oh
like
no.
a rash or something from it, but I grew out of it or something. I don't know.
You can grow out of allergies, and then sometimes food allergies can come back at the weirdest times too.
But then you
But
also have the parents like my daughter that is like, let's prevent all of this. Let's just prevent it. And I'm like, what is she going to have, for fun, little popsicles? And she's like, Mom,
Right.
I make her stuff. She makes little, what do you call the strawberry popsicles, and she freezes them. And I'm like, wow, you did better than I did.
I guess she likes everything organic.
My
I mean, I
daughter,
have a
yes, she
family
does.
member that does that, and it's a lot of work though, and it's hard. It's hard if like you're a
it's
working
expensive.
mom, you just can't do that. Yeah, it's just too hard. I mean, I only have a dog, but my
All
little
the good
dog is my
food,
maintenance.
yeah, all the good food and good liquor, or whatever drinks you want to call it, whatever costs more money. You think it would be the other
Absolutely.
way around? You know what I mean? You think they would
Yep.
charge you more to buy junk than healthy stuff, but that's not the way it
True.
is.
Exactly.
I took my son to a preseason football game a few weeks ago. I paid
Ugh.
$6.37 for a spring water.
Oh,
I almost threw up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
A
also get
22
you at
ounce beer that I'm holding in my hand right now costs $17.
woo!
But
$17.
I paid 250 at the 7-Eleven down the street.
Oh,
But
250.
when
Okay.
I take him to the games, I don't drink. You know what I mean? I don't.
Yeah, the games always charge
So
people through the roof. It's like if you're going to the movies or you're going to a game, they will always capitalize that way and charge you through the roof. And you're like, I wish I would have brought my own. But certain events, I know that for certain concerts, they weren't letting people bring in anything, any food or any drinks.
That's right.
And
no, they never. No, that's like gone,
yeah,
and
they want you to buy it there.
yeah, they won't even let you do it. Nothing no more with that
No, you have to buy a
anywhere.
drink for $50 and get like a tiny cup.
Yep.
It's funny because my niece is doing a traveling basketball. what is it, traveling
Oh
basketball team or
wow,
whatever.
that's
And
good.
and she loves, she comes by it very naturally from my dad and my brother. But I go to her games, and I love to go to every single game. And you have to pay $15 for parking and
What?
$15 per person that goes. I'm like, do you see the entourage we have here? I
What the
mean, I'm
hell?
just trying to see my niece, and
Right.
yeah, we're out of there at like 125, $135. After it's crazy.
I know. Well, Mr. Smith, you can always get a blood pressure monitor too at
Uh-huh.
home just to check.
I do. Uh, I have a BP cuff and a pulse oximeter, which I use. Like I said, I have a log of all that stuff. I do it every other day
Yeah.
and keep a log of it. But I have a feeling they're going to put me on a higher dosage of meds. But but
Also, you've had
that's
a
just
lot of stress. You've
that's
had a lot of stress with your
right,
wife, so
right,
I'm
and
not
that's
surprised.
yeah. I'm not surprised, but that doesn't. Yeah, the BP, like the blood pressure stuff, I'm not surprised about, but that doesn't address the other medical issues. So it's just something separate that just comes up at the same time. That's all. Not a big
Uh,
deal. Not a big deal.
It'll be worked out. It'll be resolved. It's just
Yeah.
nobody likes going to doctors and dealing with anything. I had to take my little dog to the BET today.
Yeah.
She's sitting down right next to me, so I don't want to say the word. And she's
Isn't it awesome how we have to spell that stuff out? It's like because they're like, and
They're
eventually they
so
pick up
smart.
on.
She knew when I was
Yeah.
driving down the street. She knew when I was driving down the street. We got close, and oh my God, she acts like she's going to jail.
Hmm.
All upset. Oh God, she threw such a tantrum in there.
Oh yeah.
It
Because we.
made me feel bad, whining and crying, and I was like, and then after a while, I was just sweating bullets because I couldn't calm her down. It
Mhm.
was awful. It's like I can't take this.
I bet. Wow.
Like she's very. I don't know. She's just a frightened little dog when it comes to those places. But I know she had allergies, so I had to bring her. She's my dog has seasonal allergies. Like
Wow.
never mind about me. My dog is the one that has them.
Yeah, we use the phonetic spell. We don't say vet. We go doc. So
Yeah.
like and they picked up like they know now. They're not well. They're dumb, but they're not that dumb. They know now. It's like, and then you open up the shop door because that's what their little like where their all their gear is stored, like their harnesses and leashes and things like that. So it's like we're gonna go see DOC and stuff like that, or God forbid you say you want to go for a ride in the in the car or the truck or
Oh
whatever.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's chaos. It's like
Oh
it's
yeah.
World War III.
I
And then
think my nuisance yesterday, she was I think because I was worried, I figured that I would probably get a nice big hefty vet bill, which I did, because then you have to get the yearly heartworm pills and then make sure that you have just the preventative flea and tick stuff. And so with all of her allergies that I had to address, and thank God it's only seasonal, I walked out with quite a bill. But I'm telling you, I was concerned last night, and I think she picked up on my concern. They know. I don't know. She just knew since last night.
yeah. You know what's crazy is my wife, after she retired, being a cop after 25 years, she took a gig as a vet tech at the vet down the mountain where we take these yahoos, and she worked there for I don't know for a while, like a year and a half, or whatever. And now, even though she doesn't work there anymore, because she's like, I want to enjoy retirement, right? So I don't
Right.
work anymore. But she goes back like every time she takes one of the pugs down there, they bring her back into the back room and she does the vet tech stuff.
Oh,
I mean,
that's funny.
she still gets a discount, like for like employee discount, but like they take her back there to do the work of another vet tech. So
Right.
and she's good at it. I mean, she likes it. She's good at it. But yeah, she doesn't even work there anymore. They're like, hey, come back. You bring, you come back behind, like behind the scenes or whatever. You come in the room. You do the. What was that noise, Truck?
Nothing.
Okay. Did you hear that, Debbie?
I heard it.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Troc?
Sound like long.
Nothing. Sorry. Hold on.
You know exactly what Chalk is doing. But hey, guys, I'm going to get off because I got to get up quite early in the morning.
All
Oh,
right.
But hey,
Well, it was good chatting.
yes, it
Yeah.
was, Karen. Yes, it was. And Debbie, thank you. And Mr. Smith, be well.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying.
Just keep in track with your blood pressure, and it's a real thing.
I'm trying. I'm doing good. I mean, yeah.
Okay, and Todd Father, God bless you. We'll talk soon. Enjoy your guys' evening.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
You too. We'll see you.
Bye.
Thanks. We'll
Bye.
see you. Bye.
Bye.
Mr.
All right,
Smith, you
so
need to get a
we have
little
to like
Buddha.
change the subject, and I need to start making fun of somebody or something. We got to turn this around here.
I know. We need to go like. Do I need to put on like a helmet or
Like I'm ready to take a Uber to Niagara Falls right now, and you know, just jump in the river.
Oh, Mustang Mike, you're formerly Mike Wall. Okay. No, that's cool. Fine.
Oh,
Well,
hi, Mike
welcome
Wall.
back.
I'm like, well,
Hey,
I haven't seen Mike Wall in a while.
Hi, Mike Wall.
no big deal. But yeah. I got my Harley back recently,
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
and it's
It's
running.
Harley.
Your butt motorcycle?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah.
Harley? Did you say Harley? I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
Harley.
Yeah, his Harley back.
Okay.
So I got it back recently. I bought it from my old beat partner back, way last year. Hey, Kim Strippin. I'll drop the link. for you.
Kim stripping.
Bought it from my old beat partner like over a year ago. Rode it, had some problems. He's a mechanic. He fixed it up. He took it to Texas for a while this year.
Yep.
Did some work on it, brought it back, runs magic. It's an 1989 Sports. It's a historic, well, by the state standards, historic vehicle. It runs like magic now. Like I bought parts, we did work on it. He did most of the work, but I bought parts, we did some work on it. I did work on my wife's bike, which is a 97 Honda shit, I can't remember.
Shadow.
Shadow. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, Shadow. Fix that all up. But yeah, my Harley's back in business, and unfortunately, it's the end of the summer, and it's in the mountains, so
Oh.
got a very short time to ride it. But with what's going on, it is what it is. But no big deal. But
Yeah, my motorcycle days are over with. I crashed real bad once, and that was it. So,
I live in a part of the country where in LA nobody can drive their cars, so driving a motorcycle is way too dangerous. It's just not a good idea.
that's part of it. That's part of the reason I won't do it again. Because nowadays everybody's, texting on their phone, or they're even just the way they're making the newer cars. The dashboard's got like a giant screen. You know what I mean? And they're looking at that even. It's just
Lots
there's
of
too many distractions. Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't do it.
But riding a bike is it's dangerous, yeah, but it's fun. Like
there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
I love it. Like seriously, I used to love going. I'd go out by myself and ride just to like clear my mind or something.
Me too.
It's not even you doing. Like I had a crotch rocket. You know what I mean? So I would be a cowboy and do wheelies and do crazy stuff on it. But a lot of the times my close calls are not because of me. Just because of people pulling out in front of you or just stupid stuff.
Yep.
So
I remember. So, and I did the same thing. So, like before I got into the cruisers and stuff, I had the sport bikes and I had Suzuki's. I had a couple Suzuki's. I can't remember. They were like five. They were only like 500s or 550s or something like that. But back then, not only was I a cop, I was a volunteer firefighter on the coast in Delaware. And I remember I used to ride that motorcycle to fire. Like we get a call and I had to go to the firehouse, which is only like a mile away. But I remember one time I'm on the Suzuki, I'm like, and I'm going up the highway,
What were you like?
and a squirrel came right out, went underneath my back tire. The back tire kicked out, right? Kicked out to the right. I almost, like, I don't know how I regained control of the bike, but I did. Poor squirrel, but I almost that was almost it because
No, I had a similar experience. I had a girl on the back, and we were on a getting onto the thruway, so we were on the on ramp. But we were, with a crotch rocket, you got to lean way down to turn. And there was a rabbit right in the middle of like a squashed rabbit, roadkill, right in the middle of the road. And I got it with my back tire, and I just started shimmying. I'm like, all right, we're done. Like I thought, and I held it. I don't know how I held it, but then I right down the thruway afterwards. But
saying I have no idea how I got no idea.
It's gonna be little pebbles or lawn clippings or anything like that could just wipe you out,
What
and
the hell?
you have no control. The bike will just come right out from under you, and you just take a ride.
I'm telling you, the back end
What's going on?
completely. I thought I was done. It came out. I don't know how I kept control.
Yep. I will say my crash was my fault. I was being a dumbass and didn't know the road, and I ate it. So
Well, mine was 50-50, responding to a fire call and a freaking squirrel. So 50-50.
I mean, I've ridden on the back roads before where there's like literal deer running alongside you. You know what I mean? Like it's you don't stand a chance. I got lucky. That's all I gotta say.
No, I can do
And
it.
I got a scar across my stomach that
Oh
could
my
prove it.
god.
So I hit it. The guardrail almost sliced in half. So it's my
Oh
own
my
fault.
god.
So I promised my mother I wouldn't buy another motorcycle, and I didn't. So now they scare the shit out of me. And I used to be on one wheel over 100 miles an hour, like just no fear in the world. And then after I crashed, I just won't even. I got a mini bike in the garage. It's 3 horsepower.
I mean, it's
So
dangerous when you get into an accident. Like Gary Busey got into an accident in, I think it was 1988, and his son said he was never the same after that.
oh yeah,
He's even
My-
funnier
my-
now though that he.
yeah. My cousin crashed, and one by one, all of us that were in our big motorcycle pack, one by one, were going down. Crashing or somebody got hit or just we were all getting hurt one by one. Being an idiot doing wheelies and flying, flying off the bike or something. One kid was doing a wheelie in downtown Buffalo, showing off in front of the nightclubs, and he went too far back, so the bike shot forward. He went back, rolled under a car, and they had to like literally lift the car up for him to get out. And they had to take his spleen out, and he had broken ribs. He was a mess.
Oh my god.
You know.
Kim, I'm sorry, Kim. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hi,
Good.
Kim.
Kim,
Hi,
in
Hi,
the
everyone.
in the upper right.
Hi,
corner
everyone. Hi, Kim.
Is in the upper right
Hi.
corner. Is a lifelong friend Debbie. She's peeking around. See, she's waving.
Hi. Hi, Debbie. Hi. Hey, Chalk.
Hi.
Hi,
How
Chalk
are you?
Father. It looks like you've got a mugshot going on back there. Before I turned his camera off.
I'm what?
It looked like you had a mugshot in the background. Like those mugshot, the lines across.
Oh yeah. No, so I'm in the whatever you want to call it, a breezeway, or they call it a Florida room or whatever. So this room
Okay.
wasn't built with the original house. So all the siding is like
Oh, gotcha.
from the original house is here. So it's a room between the garage in the actual house. So there's like
Gotcha.
siding on, on both walls. So yeah.
Hey, Debbie.
Yeah.
Remember all those the Canadian smoke we had to deal with all summer
Hey,
long
that's not my
Oh
fault.
yeah.
from their massive fires? Remember
What'd you
that?
do?
Well, apparently they were smoking a lot.
Kim started it.
Kim.
Do not put that rumor out. However, don't be fooled. Climate change is not arson, okay? Let's just get that straight.
Lay
I-
off the
well,
candles.
Yeah, right.
I'll
Yeah,
be
right.
I'll be honest. I sent her a Bic letter and all the note attached. It just said, do it. And
Okay, all I'm gonna say is this: if I get a knock on my door tomorrow, you are bailing my ass out. Okay, just putting it out there. You guys are my witnesses. All right.
Yep.
And I have to ask.
Whereabouts are
I have
you?
to ask. I have to
Up
ask
there.
one question real quick. I'm sorry. The title of this is called "Surprise," and I missed that because I just seen it now. So what did I miss?
no,
Surprise.
surprise live.
You missed
Okay.
us all talking about our ailments.
Well,
it was
you
very
know, we're
depressing
getting to
before you
that
came
age now. We're getting to that age where if we sleep with the wrong pillow, we're hurting for 3 days. Like, it's just it goes with the wisdom, I guess, right?
That's correct.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Chalk, why you so quiet, man?
He's
Big.
smoking a bomb.
I'm trying not to make a lot of noise.
He's smoking.
Did he tell you
a
the fun
bomb.
news? Did Trock tell you the fun news about his daughter now going to take karate
yeah.
lessons? So he needs a
Yes.
full body armor suit now.
Yeah, she's beating him up
Um,
tonight.
Yeah, because
And a weapon, a spoon.
Mr. Smith and I have always joked around with him that she is going to be a future handful.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's a nicer way of saying it, but Chalk needs to worry.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I do.
Truck's
Yep.
got about 17 deadbolts on his bedroom door. When
He's
she
gonna need
comes
more. He's gonna need more.
Yeah, but the problem is the bolts are all on the outside, and she's in control of them.
Yeah.
Well,
You'll
just
see an
make
axe.
sure
You'll
that
see an
the
axe
door,
shoot through the fucking door.
right, and make sure the hinges are on your side, bud. That she can't take the hinges off.
Oh, she'll get them off.
I'll never.
Is she really
forget
that evil? I think
I'll
our
never-
daughters are like around the same age. What the fuck? What are
I'll
you doing
never-
over
Yeah.
there,
I'll
Trock?
never forget.
What's
the
happening?
night-
I
I'll never
don't
forget.
know.
She
Got
stole
the
his
nervous
cell
laugh.
phone. She stole his cell phone, beat him up with a plastic sword, and locked him in the bathroom, and he couldn't get out. I could hear him. She had his cell phone, and he's screaming, "Let me out! Let me out!"
Oh, yeah.
Is this? Are you
And-
telling the truth here?
Let me out
Why do I
here.
have a creepy feeling that we're going to talk about this in 5 years and it's going to be like, uh-oh, remember that warning sign we missed?
He knows I'm telling the truth. Like he's
Yeah.
like, help!
Well,
Let me
we've made
Hey!
jokes that she's going to be a future serial killer. Just kidding, but
Jesus. Oh my
Trock,
god!
you gotta nip that, sir.
that's what I'm
Good.
saying. But, you know, like, I think it's extra nice that the ex is putting her in this class, right? So it's like, what do you got planned?
She's a good kid.
Oh, the ex is putting her in the.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
What
Oh,
class?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What class?
right.
What am I missing?
Karate or jiu-jitsu or one of those.
The plot
It's
thickens.
just like basic martial arts.
Right.
Well, there's nothing
That's
wrong
what
with
she's
that.
telling you.
That's how it starts.
Right?
What-
Thank you.
It's a foundation. Yeah.
What discipline though? Is it karate, taekwondo, jujitsu? Is this like what are we talking?
Yeah, it's karate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, I wish you the best,
Whatever.
bud.
yeah. She likes it. She likes it. I got a little karate kid.
Kim
Chris
just
just has to take self-defense courses and he'll be fine.
Oh, I'm fine. I've been trained before.
Oh my god.
Hey, Trock, we've heard the truth where you've been pinned and she's had you. Like, you know, I think you better upgrade your
Yeah.
skills.
You gotta let. Well, I let the girl win.
Well, that's what you say now, but what happens in a couple years when it's like, oh man, Sleep with one eye
We'll
open.
we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that when that comes.
What are you, like the sole victim here? Is she just you are a pincushion? Like
Mr. Smith, tell the story about
Like
when you
test
guys were
dummy?
on the phone and what happened in the hallway, Mr. Smith.
When he had no idea
Yeah.
that she was behind
Right.
him at the end of the hall.
Yes, tell
Oh, that
that
was a good
story.
one.
I tried to warn him. She was attacking him, right? And Troc made her go to bed, like go to her room or whatever. And then
Yeah.
he's on the live, like he actually had his camera on, unlike now. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? And he's like, oh my god, I just escaped. Like she just did it. And he's like, I sent her to her room, and it's
She's
like,
a good kid.
it's looking like right down the hallway, and I see this. I've seen movies. Everyone gets
Poltergeist.
well, yeah, like the horror movies and stuff. And I look, and Troc's looking at me through the camera, and I'm looking at him through the camera, but I can see straight down his hallway, and I see this little girl go like right through the door. I'm like, dude, she's right behind you down the hallway. He's like, nah.
That was back in the Wednesday Addams days, right?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
nah, she's in bed, everything's fine. That's not her. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, dude, I swear to God, she just poked her head.
Right.
She's in the doorway behind you. You need to pay attention and turn around. She's gonna come back and F you up. He's like, I'm fine. And I look at her and she's like, she comes out again. I'm like, dude, look behind you. Look, she's gonna come get you. Next thing you know, guess what happens?
Yeah.
Like, he's locked in, like he's taken, like, he's beaten up, and then like
Didn't she put you in a sleeper hold and almost knock him out?
Yeah.
I think that was a plastic. I think that was a plastic sword knight.
Yeah.
Where are you, Troc?
Oh my god.
She has a ball. Yeah.
He got his ass.
I'm gonna
kicked.
send her a wiffle ball bat.
Oh, she's got one. Oh, she's got
I'd
one.
love to see her beat me with it.
Yeah. She's a hot shit.
The night she kept him hostage in the bathroom was a different night.
That's hilarious. But again, I sense that this is a conversation we're going to reflect on in the future.
What's wrong with you?
I'm not gonna share it on here. I have two pictures.
Fucking day if one of my kids came at me. I'm not talking about being a tough guy or nothing, but what the fuck? You're the parent.
I have two pictures.
She plays around. She's not always like that. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, okay, all right, shut up. She plays around. I have two pictures that I'm not going to share on here. One is of her holding a steak knife.
Yes.
The second one is of her sitting behind the steering wheel of his fucking car, flipping off the camera like this.
Oh, that's funny.
She's gonna come and get you. She was mad at him because he swears a lot.
Don't we all?
I gotta take off. You guys have a great night.
You too.
Have a good night.
I gotta hop off too because I have to keep on going on mute because my dog is getting disruptive. She keeps on seeing other dogs walk by the window and she's starting to bark, so I end up being on mute.
Hey, my dog does it all the time. Don't leave because of that. It's all good. We love dogs.
I know, but she's doing it a lot, and I end up being on mute. So I'm like, well,
Aww.
But I do want to just hop on and say hi. It was good to see Mr. Smith pop on again. I hadn't seen him on in a while.
Always.
Thank you for joining.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye. Have a good night.
Oh, Mustang. I'm sorry. I got to address comments. 556. Are you a better shot with a pistol or a rifle? That's a good question. In close quarters, a pistol; at long range, a rifle, because it's easy to use both at close range. But in my experience, I prefer close range because that's my experience, but and training. But long range, I'll just say I'm a better shot with either at close range. How's that? So 7 yards to 100 yards, if that makes sense.
Right.
It makes sense to me to run in a zigzag away from that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do
Karen,
you have outdoor? Do you have outdoor range? I mean, I know you probably shoot, with your own property or whatnot, but like, do you have like outside ranges that are more than 50 yards?
yes. There's one I can go to. We have. Yes, it's I can't remember. It's either 100 or it's at least 100, if not 200 yard range. But it's a private range. My old property, I had two ranges. One was close range pistol. The second one was rifle, 100 yards. But a private range, like it's like a club that I would go to now. It's at least 100 yards. I think it's longer than that. I want to say 1 to 200 yards. 'Cause it's a rifle range. They have pistol ranges too, but to 1 to 200 yards.
Yeah, the closest range to me is they have a 25 yard for like pistols, and then they have like a 50 yard for whatever else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
25 is standard for handgun, for pistol, handgun. Anything beyond that, yeah, you're looking more at long gun, carbine, rifle, that type of thing.
Yep.
Karen S., I do not battle mountain lions. In fact, I am scared shitless of them. I am tired of seeing them in the wild, and thankfully, I have not seen them in several years.
I think you should plan a mountain lion hunt, Mr. Smith.
That
I
would
would
be
actually
awesome.
even come out and partake in that shit because those and kangaroos I've realized are a very major threat to society and they must be eradicated.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know fun fact about a kangaroo is that like they are a threat on every level. They stand on their tail like some sort of freak show, kick you with their clown shoes, battle you with their hands, and like they're just a threat.
A kangaroo will box the shit out of you and fucking win. I know that much.
Can we pull up a clip of that and laugh our asses off at it? Because it's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Whereabouts in Canada are you, if you don't mind me asking? Or do you not want to say?
No, I don't care. I'm in Ontario, Canada. I don't know if you know where that is.
Yeah,
I am
Buffalo.
about an hour. Oh, I'm about an hour and 15 minutes from Buffalo, actually.
Oh. So you're probably closer to Toronto then.
I'm about, well, it depends on traffic, but I'm about like maybe I would say 2 hour range to Toronto. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm literally like 15 minutes below the border.
Below the border, like on the American side, though, right?
Yes. Yeah, I'm in Buffalo.
So like
right outside,
you know,
right outside of the city of Buffalo.
like Tonawanda or some shit like that. I don't even know all the names, but I've been in there.
Yeah,
those areas.
that's one of the surrounding towns. Yep.
Yeah, I think they call it like the Tri-County area, I don't know, Tri-State or something like that. Yeah.
Hot.
We used to go over a lot before they got like crazy at the border because we used to go shopping and stuff. But like now it's not worth it because our dollar is just insanity.
Right.
But yeah, we used to go over quite a bit. I kind of miss it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I used to go over for other reasons. Like
don't incriminate yourself.
Watch the ballet. You know what I mean?
For what, ballet?
The ballet, yeah.
Yeah, like the good strip clubs.
Oh Jesus, fuck, Ricky. Do they even still have those things anymore? I don't even know.
It's been about 20 years since I did that, but yeah.
That's pretty greasy, but hey, great, good for you.
Much better than the American side.
How so? Trashier? Maybe I don't want to know the answer, but let's just say I know what you're gonna say. They're more friendly on our side, right?
No, nothing like that. There's just I don't know. Let's put it this way: in Buffalo, one of the Buffalo ones, I've seen a pregnant girl on stage. So
Oh, that's just
So-
ratchet.
yeah, so we'll just say in Canada, it's better
It's good.
on your
It's
eyes.
classy. It's a little classier.
Well, I can tell you a
Yes.
statement that I've heard from many men, and I cannot verify for myself that it's true or not because I refuse to step foot in those establishments. But what I have been told is that the women here are not something that you would look at unless they're in a place like that. So I don't know if there's any truth to that, like I said, but they could be full of shit. But that's just what I've been told. So I don't know. You would know. You've been there, but
Yeah, well, that was like 20 years ago. Like it's been a long time. Like my 19th birthday, we went up there, but
yeah, a lot of Americans used to cross over because the drinking age here is 19 and it's 21
yeah.
here. So, yeah. Just like
doubt.
at the Detroit Windsor.
Mr. Boston's, does that ring a bell? That's still there? Right over the border, Mr. Boston? It's like a pizza bar or pizza and slash bar or whatever.
I honestly
They used to have a 62-ounce draft beer mug that you could order. 62-ounce.
That's like a garbage pail.
Yeah.
I honestly can't recall. It's been so long since I've been over.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember, but mainly used to just go hit all like the outlet stores because like massive deals, right? For us at one time, not anymore, but it used to be worth it.
Yeah, I was at the Niagara Falls outlet on last Saturday. Shopping
on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool shop.
Yep. Absolutely. You could, yeah, for sure. You get really good deals, but I do miss that. But
we did some damage.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kim's not allowed to cross the border. They have her photo and stuff.
Well, actually, I could tell a couple funny stories, but I'm already pegged, so I don't want to keep doing it. But
I've gotten two cars completely ripped apart at the border.
Me too, and my back seat never went in. And then there's just been a couple things.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been tortured at the border.
I'm not flagged, but I'm sure I got like a check mark beside my name to say "Watch this bitch." Like.
That's exactly what it says too.
I know it does.
Trock tried to cross the border to meet what's her name? Trock.
Kim Strippin?
No, Palmina.
Palmina, right?
Yeah, oh, Palmina. How is she, Palmina?
They met at the border, crossing, and she ended up turning around and got in a pursuit with the Canadian side, and Trock went home.
Wait. This is a story. What?
It's not true.
I want to hear. I want to hear his story.
I made the whole thing up, but
I know. But go then.
So Trock and Palmina Della, I can't pronounce it. We're supposed to meet up, but she couldn't cross the border for whatever reason. And I was like, I just told her, I was like, just don't forget. F that stuff. Just drive right through and just drive down.
Try that.
Rhode Island.
Oh my God.
So what I was saying was like,
just drive right through.
And video record that shit. Oh my God. I will tell you an interesting story that as much as I can say without incriminating anybody, but there is an area that you can cross on the Canadian side that will bring you into a backyard, and that's how people used to cross. But the thing is now that is a very well-known hotspot, and you can't do that anymore. But a lot of things would be exchanged in farmers' fields, if you know what I'm saying. And that's all I can say about it.
Oh yeah.
Can't cover every square inch.
My fantasy, in my head, my fantasy was like Trock and Palmina would meet like at some border crossing, like on either side, and they both at the same time just like crash through.
Oh, that'd be some funny shit, man.
And just like they'd be like, because it's supposed to be all romantic and stuff, right? And they'd be like,
jail's so romantic.
And they both pass through, but they'd accidentally like drive past each other after they like crashed through the gates and ran over like border guards and stuff.
Oh my God.
and they'd accidentally like pass each other, and
That's
then
hilarious.
and then it would just all go to chaos. They'd never get together. Like they never.
You
Well,
really,
well, no, because they would be dead.
really thought that
That's
through,
what would
didn't you?
happen.
I did, Todd Father. I thought it through so much it kept me awake for like 3 hours one night. I'm like,
There was a lot to that. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, I hear you, Truck.
I'm sorry.
There's a lot to it. I want to hear your side now.
I've
Oh.
had the dogs. I've had the dogs in my car before and everything.
Oh, me too. Me and Todd Father. Yep.
And I don't, and no bullshit. Like I don't have a criminal record or anything. Like I was
Same.
bringing powder coated parts back from a powder coating place that my friend was sponsored from, and as soon as I got to the border, I left them in my back seat, and I said, I'm bringing these parts over that got powder coated, painted for my other
Right.
car. And they're like, "What do you mean your other car?" I'm like, "I have another car that sits in my garage in the winter in Buffalo."
Oh boy, you offered too much information, and they told you to
that
pull
was
over.
it. They're like, "Oh, I want you to pull in that garage right now."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it, like I said, it got torn apart, and they put the dog in the trunk. They put the dog in
yeah.
the front and back seat, and we're just sitting there. We couldn't do nothing. We're just sitting there, and then they don't put it back together.
My back seat
what I
never
mean?
did go back in one time.
Yeah, they don't put the car back together. They're just like, "All right, you're good. Just put your car back and get the fuck out." You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, and welcome to Canada, by the way. Like,
I got
3 times
breathalyzed
for
going
me.
over
3
once,
different,
too.
actually 4 times for me. I've had a problem, but walked away every time. Put it that way.
Welcome to Canada.
Yeah.
the only time I had a problem was in Venezuela, but that's a different story.
How about that? The police scene you were at the other night, Kim. That was cool. Was the guys they drove down there to shoot people?
And you know what? You know what's funny about that? Before I tell the story, just a quick side note is that when I went home, I was like trying to find something online about it, and I couldn't. But now I know what happened. So I was out with my friends the other night, and they wanted to go to the bar, and I am so not into the bar anymore. But I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I'll talk outside with everybody, and like I'll videotape some shit, right? Because you always see stuff in this area. We didn't even get like 2 blocks, and there is a fucking standoff. Like they got every area shut off, and I'm walking by, and there's one cop there, and I'm like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "I can't tell you." And I'm like, "All right, I'll remember that for the future, bitch." So I was like, "Okay." So at first, we're all like standing back because this is at the corner of like a bank, and on the other side is like a war memorial, and then it's just a big area. And all I could hear was like there was a SWAT team, everything like. Dogs, everything. And all I could hear is the cops yelling, "Don't use your gun, don't use your gun, back the fuck up," right? So there was 3 of them. So they finally got them apprehended. And okay, so here's a funny story. So, well, okay, let me tell you. So anyways, long story short is that these guys are dealers from Toronto who come and shoot and kill people that owe them money and then take them to another county, which is a small county and would not be hard to prove, and dump the bodies. So I come home and I'm like, okay, well, what? And of course, I'm videotaping this whole thing. And these fucking retarded cops, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, I know, and not you, because you know you're my exception. No, he knows it. I've told him many times. We've had this chat. But this is how stupid. This is how stupid they are. What is that noise? What's happening? Okay,
That's
there.
Sorry.
So while I'm videotaping this and there's 20 cops standing around shooting the shit, there's this fucking guy in the background running around stashing all their shit. And I'm like, how fucking stupid are you people? Well, I come to find out that yes, the story was true. So I did talk to the right guy. And it happens quite a bit. So those are very specific details that would not be hard to prove. But the brilliant thing about it is that it's actually in a different county, different police force, and they're not smart enough to put 2 and 2 together. So I think I uncovered something big and don't know it yet. And I kind of almost am afraid to leave that video up because, you know what I'm saying? But hey,
I actually heard, I watched that video while you were doing it. And
oh, did you?
I remember hearing it's like, don't, or something about their guns, don't, the police saying like, don't.
Yeah, don't use your guns. Don't use your guns.
Don't use your guns. Don't use your gun. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, What do you mean?
Well, that's
don't-
why we were all standing back at first because we're like, I didn't want this to be a shootout and catch you dying on live, right? Because I would stop it at that point,
But,
right?
you-
Like,
but there was you and a bunch of other people standing around on the side of the like on the
oh,
side.
then I got right up there.
Yeah, like getting in, like just right there, and you're all like just hanging out. And I remember hearing someone from the police side saying, "Don't use your guns, don't use your guns." I'm like, what the fuck? Like, who? That's an individual officer's decision. Well, at least in the States.
No, they
That's-
were yelling at the guys they arrested. They
No, I
retrieved
know.
their gun. Yeah.
I know, but it's like in the States, totally different. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I watched it. I'm like, holy shit balls. And then, I mean,
See, the
more
way
about
I
it.
envision that situation in the States is they would have been dead, is the way I see it. But
Me too.
Canada, like when I tell you guys, like, it's a revolving door, especially on this type of crime. I'm not kidding. Like, it's really pathetic and kind of a joke. And there's no deterrent to stop these people. And I think the message is loud and clear, and people are just gonna be like, "Fuck this! If it's that easy, I'm getting one." Because unfortunately, who do you call when 911's a problem? Answer that. Riddle me that one.
It's, I don't, again, I can't, and I've told you, like we've talked about this. I don't know the laws in Canada. I don't know. We have the U.S. Constitution here and laws and things like that.
I know.
For state and local laws. So
I know.
can't compare. I cannot compare it. But
Well, I'm going to need that answer within a couple weeks because there's something really, really big about to happen, and I kind of need to know before I get in a situation where it's like, well, because
Yeah.
well, all I know is I'm retired. So,
He's retired.
I'm retired.
and not only do it's not only a revolving door and let you go, they'll even drive you wherever you won't go. So it's kind of like Uber too,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, it is. It's. I don't know. I try not to
Like,
get involved in any.
probably traumatized.
I just try not to get involved in any of it anymore because it was bad.
Oh, you sent me footage, and I was stunned. I was like, oh my god.
It's just. All I know is I got out at the right time because
You sure did.
I wasn't corrupt and I didn't work with corrupt. Well, there was a couple corrupt cops in a large agency that I worked for, but I didn't know them personally and things like that. But generally speaking, the overwhelming majority of law enforcement in the States
Hmm.
not corrupt or biased or whatever. They just do what they have to do under the color of the Constitution and law. Yes, there's going to be bad ones. I will say that forever because it's true, just like any profession. But the problem is in law enforcement is the bad ones still have the the ability to take away your freedom, which is horrible.
In your career, in your experience, if you ever seen anything like that, what would anybody ever speak up against that, or you just keep your mouth shut?
No, I actually had I've actually seen in person Chuck, stop huffing. Yeah, put yourself on mute. Good choice.
Gee,
But I've seen cops make bad decisions and other cops say, hey, calm down, whatever. But whatever the cops weren't doing wasn't excessive force or violation of constitutional.
well, not even just that, but like, okay, say for example, and I'm just throwing it out there because I just want to gauge, right? Just say for example, there was a cop you worked with for many, many years, and it started out as like just simple overlooking things, dropping paperwork, started off that way, and then over the years they got progressively worse and maybe made a lot of deals with people they shouldn't have, and say they went from being on the right side of things to like absolutely on the take. What would a situation, how would that be handled if it were reported at all, and would it be taken seriously?
I will tell you right now, in my 30 years, I never experienced anything like that. Avoiding paperwork or
Really?
everything you just said. I've never experienced anything like
Right.
that.
Right.
But like personally, like professionally, personally, I've never
Right.
experienced anything like that. Um, I can tell you if I encountered it, I know what I would do.
I do too.
I'd have a big problem with it if someone did that kind of thing. I do know of cops that worked in my I worked for a huge agency
Uh-huh.
at the end I retired from, and I know cops that did get caught doing corrupt shit and illegal shit, which is
Yeah.
good. But I've never.
Were they disciplined for that or no?
I'm sorry, what?
Were they disciplined for that behavior or not?
They're arrested and fired.
Wait, what? Arrested?
Yeah, criminally.
The cops were arrested?
Yes.
That is 1,000,000% unheard of in Canada, and I'm not even exaggerating by a second. Like that would, I can't even wrap my head around that. That gives me so much more respect for the way you guys conduct yourselves.
I'm just talking about the one large agency I worked for. I don't know about the whole rest of the country, but I'm just talking about the one large agency that I worked for and retired from. But there were at least two. One I knew and kind of worked with, but I wasn't friends with. Like I didn't.
Right.
She got fired and arrested and prosecuted. And then another one was a male, same district. He was arrested, prosecuted, and fired.
I'm stunned. You know what happens in this country? Those people go free, and the ones who come forward and report it, your life becomes a living hell.
No, not well. That didn't happen where I worked and retired from. Again, it was a large agency that bordered Washington D.C. It was Montgomery County.
Right.
There was other ones and stuff. We had one time back in the day. This was right before I lateraled there. There was two instances. This is horrible. But I'll say it. Both of them were arrested and serving prison sentences. One.
Oh, I wonder how that works.
one actually he was field training a rookie officer, drove to his girlfriend's apartment and shot his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend's boyfriend or whatever was going on.
Oh my God, yeah.
The other time was a detective went and his sister was dating an abusive guy. So the detective went, kidnapped the boyfriend, zip tied him, and took him out of county, like down an interstate, and like basically zip tied him and pushed him out of the car down into a ravine in like a remote mountain area off the interstate. Dude lived.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm just giving examples of bad cops getting caught and prosecuted.
No, this is encouraging. It's possible, not in my country, but someone does the right thing somewhere. That's a positive thing, because what I see everywhere just makes me sick to my stomach, and it makes me wonder why I hold a higher standard for civilians than police. You know.
Well, my biggest problem with the whole thing is I took an oath to the Constitution or the state and the locality wherever I worked, and I swore to that. In my opinion, this is just my personal opinion. Anybody that violates that oath never should have been in that position in the first place. And if you're, I don't care if you're a cop, firefighter, EMS, first responder, military, it doesn't matter. If you swore an oath and you violate that oath and you violate the law, fuck you. You deserve to burn in hell. and be crucified by your peers and a jury and a judge. Fuck off. Get out of the.
I agree
Stop.
1,000,000%. But what
Stop.
I
Get out of
witnessed
Dodge.
I
Stop.
witnessed firsthand is cops bragging, saying, "Oh, my pension. That's why I followed these unlawful orders." Well, you know what? The joke's on them, because all this money that they think are in their pensions. And I said, don't take my word for it. Sign into your insurance company and see how much. If you thought you had $50,000 in there, you're lucky if you have 20 now. So what you did out of, all for the Benjamins, you just lost more than half of it. So that's karma.
You know what's funny is, at least in the agencies I worked for, it's specifically stated in the excuse me, in the policies that you do not have to abide by an unlawful or unconstitutional order. So if somebody did, a police officer, deputy sheriff, whatever, followed they have a right there to stop and say, no, that's illegal. That's unconstitutional. I'm not following that.
The ones that did that got disciplined.
And the ones that do that follow through, they're the ones that fucked up, and we're like, well, we knew it wasn't right. We knew we couldn't do that, but we did it anyway. Well, you know what? Fuck you. You were taught you're not supposed to do that in the first place. Plus, it's written down. It's fucking shown to you. It's on a fucking piece of paper, and it tells you don't fucking do that, but you did it anyway. So, you know what? I have no good riddance. That's all I have to say. Riddance.
The reason why this topic, well, it's always been important to me, and I'm curious about how their jurisdictions work, but the reason why I'm asking right now is because Brown is coming up, and I want to see if there's any changes, because this one's going to be a lot more fucking serious, and we're going to find out real quick.
Hey, Mr. Smith, I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna eat my my dinner here, and
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sorry. I
Have a
hope
good
I
night.
didn't chase you off. I apologize.
No. I finished my second tall boy, and I've had a sub waiting for me.
No,
since,
that's cool. I appreciate you coming on as always, and you're a good dude, and thank you. And it's cool. I'm going to shut it down anyway because I'm still having trouble talking, and I got to go to bed. Like,
all right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to end things.
No,
I was just gonna pop off for a little bit. Sorry.
No, it's not you. I just happened to have a good day, so I did it live. So
good deal.
That's awesome.
Keep me posted, man. You know I'm up all night, so if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, man. It's all good. You take care of yourself.
All right, buddy.
All right, man.
Good night, Father.
Talk to you soon, guys. All right, guys. See you.
Have a good night. All right.
All right.
Have a good night, man.
Kim and Chris, I'm gonna I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna shut my throat down, my voice down. I'm gonna take the pugs to bed because.
All right.
It's probably late.
It's 2 a.m. But I'm feeling good right now, but I'm tired, and
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
I don't want to push it.
Yeah, take the good days as they come and ride everything out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Glad to see you on here. Always a pleasure. Thanks for having me on.
No, always. You're always welcome.
And always keep me posted about everything. You know me, I'm always worrying, right? So.
Yes, ma'am. I'll let you can talk to Mrs. Smith again.
Absolutely. Next time I want her on here.
But
that's awesome.
Yeah. All right, Chris, Kim, thank you both. Thank you everybody that watched and
have a lovely night.
Participate on the panel and in comments, and I'll catch you all hopefully sometime soon.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye guys.
Good night. Bye bye.